Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another new edition of Today's Youth. And our main topic today will be youth and art, and specifically we will be talking about drawing and singing, but right after this short break. Our episode today is all about art, and our guests today are Egyptian artists who excelled in drawing and singing since their early days and have vowed to take their talent to the highest level they can reach. Minna Abbas was born in Germany to an Egyptian father and mother. She lived abroad till she was 16 years old, but her drawing talent started at the age of 11. Said Shawi is a young Egyptian singer who has started a singing career before even reaching 10 years old. He joined the most famous Egyptian maestro Selim Sahab in many events and musical concerts, which gradually showed fans of music in general and Arab sings in particular how genuine his talent is and what a bright future awaits him. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're glad to be joined here today by Minna Abbas, artist, and Said Sharawi, singer. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
And I'll start with you, Minna, and would like you to introduce yourself and tell me about your education.
My name is Minna Abbas, and I was born to a diplomatic family. I've lived abroad most of my life, and I've been into a French school.
French school, and you've been living abroad most of the time.
Yes.
In Egypt and out most of the time.
Exactly.
Right.
I had a French baccalaureate degree, and then now I'm studying multimedia journalism and graphic design at AUC.
Which year?
2012.
No, I mean which year of college? Which year?
Oh, this is my last semester. I'm probably
You're in your last semester.
Yes.
Right. What about you, Said?
My name is Said Mohammed. I was born here in Egypt, normally, but I went to England at the age of 4.
Mm-hmm.
My mother took a scholarship there to complete her PhD.
Right.
Then I completed my life here in Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I went to Saudi Arabia, and after that, I started to go at primary 6. I went to the Maestro Selim Sahab band. And after that, I went to the concert, the theater of Balloon, and this was simply my life. Yeah.
Right, and you're still studying, right?
No, I'm graduated.
Which college did you graduate?
This year, and I'm working as a TA in my university.
What did you study?
Business.
Business.
Major finance and investment.
Right. Okay, I would like you to sing us a song to start with, to be introduced more to you.
Okay. عدى النهار والمغربية جاية تتخفى ورا ظهر الشجر وعشان نتوه في السكة شالت من ليالينا القمر وبلدنا عالترعة بتغسل شعرها جانا نهار معرفة معرفش يدفع مهرها. يا هل ترى الليل الحزين أبو النجوم الدبلانين، أبو الغناوي المجروحين، أبو الغناوي المجروحين، يقدر ينسيها الصباح، أبو شمس بترش الحنين. Thank you.
Great voice.
Thank you. That's
Well, I'll go to Menna, and I would like you to tell us more about your talent in drawing. How did it start, and how did you move on?
Well, it started when I was 11, actually, when I was in Belgium. At the time, I was doing projects, a lot of projects that involved artsy things. So I started drawing for classes, and I just discovered that I'm actually good at it. And from there on, there's an Egyptian artist who lived there called Lutfi Abu Saraya. He kind of adopted me and gave me advices and small tricks to do so I can develop what I'm doing. And from there on, it just started from there.
Right. Are these your drawings here on the screen?
Yes.
Right. They are also here. If you would like to comment on each of them.
Okay. My drawings are a bit sometimes creepy. I like creepy things. Okay, this for example, this drawing or this one, I like detailed stuff. So it takes me more time to detail and outline whatever I'm doing. I like everything that flies. I like everything that is a bit darkish. This is after the movie. I do it. So yeah, sad clown.
And what does this represent?
Okay, I'm a comic book geek. So this is a zombie apocalypse, an idea of what it might look like.
Right. And here you are, Saeed.
This is me.
You can tell me more about your photos.
Okay, this photo was at the first year in the university. I was involved in a concert there, and just like that, was my first year in the university.
You were in the first year of university?
And this was...
And you were singing in a show, a talent show?
This is not a university. Yeah, this was some sort of that, but it was more local, if you can say.
Right.
And this was in my graduation.
That was your graduation.
Obvious, the graduation.
So you were singing on your graduation also?
Yeah, of course. This was with the Maestro Sim Sahab.
Right.
The university.
Okay.
At the same graduation.
Right. Well, Saeed, Egypt has always been the country where musicians and singers start and go on and proceed with a very good career. How do you see yourself in the future? How do you see your career? Are you planning to be a singer, or is it just a talent?
First of all, I don't have a quite answer.
Do you plan to keep it as a hobby?
Yeah, no, I'm not planning to keep it as a hobby. But the problem is that at each and every stage, I just get confused with a lot of stuff, such as education and other stuff like that. So I'm not planning to keep it just as a hobby. I want to take it professionally, but you can say that the circumstances are just not good enough till now. Because I finished my degree, and then I said that I will start taking it professionally. But after that, I'm just preparing my master's degree, so no time.
What are the challenges or obstacles that are facing you to be a professional singer? I mean, you have a good voice.
Not challenges, as you can say, but the problem is the time. Most of the time, I just get involved in other things other than singing and music.
Studying and maybe
developing my
work.
career.
Are you working?
Today I'm working, yes. I'm a TA in my university.
Right. Right. Minna, would you tell me more about yourself? How do you plan to have your future? Are you planning to be professionally in this career?
My life right now is kind of all over the place. I want to focus firstly on whatever I'm studying, because I love multimedia journalism. This is kind of my life right now. So I want to pursue that and in parallel do my art. So I started an Instagram page, and I'm starting my own business, and I'm getting new people asking me to do portraits of them and designs for
So you're starting a new business of your own now?
Yeah, it's like a side business, something that I'm doing in parallel with my studies and my work.
What's your business? Would you tell me more about it?
I do portraits.
Portraits?
Yeah,
right.
Digital portraits.
Okay.
So digital portraits are on the computer.
Right.
And sometimes I print them and I paint them.
Okay.
And like people ask me for them, so or tattoo designs.
Tattoo design. Would you tell me how did you start your drawing, and at what age did you start drawing? Who discovered that you have a talent?
I started drawing at 11.
Right.
And the one who pushed me and kind of said that you are good at it was this artist called Lutfi Abu Saraya. He's Egyptian and Belge. So he helped me out throughout the years to develop the art, and he's introducing me to new fields in arts.
Right, Saeed, I'll move to you, and I would like you to tell me, do you think that singing is a pure talent?
First of all, at the first stage, of course, it's a pure talent. You need first singing specifically, not playing an instrument, because singing is a gift from God.
You need to have a good voice, and this is a gift from God.
This is 100% yes.
Right, but does it come by training
yes,
sometimes?
not all.
It doesn't come by training.
If you from the beginning you don't have the gift or the gift, yeah.
Right.
Of course, it cannot be whatever you're gonna do. Even by training,
it wouldn't develop.
Of course not.
No.
Yes.
Right.
But on the other hand, you can use instrument instead. If you don't have a good voice, you can go.
You can use an instrument that you like.
Yeah, and we will develop also your sensation of passion in music. We'll develop it well.
Right. Are you going to sing us a song using your instrument?
If you may. اتقل عاللي بيتقل ولا تسألش عليه، وبعد واسأل عاللي بيسأل ليه تتعذب ليه. اتقل عاللي بيتقل ولا تسألش عليه، وبعد واسأل عاللي بيسأل ليه تتعذب ليه. وبرمشين العين غطيته، وبعد كل ده يا قلبي يجرحك وليه ترضى بكده ويتوه عن مطرحك. خلي دموعه تسيل على الخد، ده مفيش حد احسن من حد. هيحيرنا ليه؟ عايز منا ايه؟ قلبي ليه؟
Thank you. Great. You really have a good voice, and I wish you all the best in this career. I mean, you shouldn't leave it. I mean, you shouldn't give it up. Do you think that singing needs to be enhanced not only by talent? I mean, do you think that you need also to study?
Of course, studying enhance your talent and develop your knowledge. Of course, this is totally important, and this will make you understand what you're doing, in fact. But as previously mentioned, it is not just about studying, because the art is not a study. It is not a science. It is even in the arts book. If you open the book and read, they will tell you each and every time it is not a science. It was developed by people, but they just put it in a frame or in a pattern to be presented and to be developed by others.
Right. I'll move to you, Minna, and I would like you to tell me, do you draw certain, do you draw certain types of drawings, like do you draw people, nature, scenes? What kind of drawings are you specialized in, or you want to specialize in?
I started to draw as a tattoo designer. So I used to design small tattoos, and then it kind of developed into cartoonish caricatures and not
cartoonish.
Really cartoonish drawings.
Right.
And then I went to portraits. So I'm shifting from something to something. I'm just kind of developing whatever I can and learning new things, so that I can be better in that field, in whatever.
Right. Would you tell me, how did you learn or develop your talent? Are you trying, to look up things on the internet or so, or are you studying, getting books, or are you visiting art museums and things of the sort?
So I started to by doing pencil drawings, and then from there on I went to YouTube, and I kind of took as much tutorials that you can imagine on tricks and things to do, so I can develop and stuff that I can acknowledge and take more from, so I can get to that level. And also I started to research and review tools and instruments I can use to perfect my technique. And well, that's how I reached it.
Right, I'll go back to you, Saeed, and I would like you to tell me that several kinds of music have, evolved through years: pop music, rap, and different kinds, all sorts of music. Why do you think that Arabic music and Oriental music have remained through all times with its special glamour?
Because it is not scientific, actually. The Eastern music is not based on science. It is just, as I told you before, I told you, Miss, that what comes from heart still and stay. What get out from heart, accepted by heart. This is simply the Eastern music. It is not based on science, because on the other hand, the Western music is just 100% science. If you listen to this musician and that one and whatever, you can say that they're all almost similar. But no, because this was one of the criticism that was being told about the Eastern music, that it is not scientific. But from my point of view, this is not a criticism at all. This is not a negative criticism. This is a positive criticism, because music is something spiritual. So as long as you develop or you send the message you want and it is acceptable by people, it is fine.
Right.
This is my opinion.
Right. So now we go to this short break and we'll be right back.
الدولة الوحيدة اللي واقفة على حيلها انتم. قد يكون في أخطاء، قلت لكم المشكلة كبيرة، والمشكلة دي أنا مش هقدر عليها لوحدي، لكن نقدر عليها كلنا. دوري عملته، بس دوركم انتوا دلوقتي. لما طلبتوني لقيتوني، ولم أبخل عليكم بحياتي. جه الدور عليكم وانتوا وعدتوني انكم هتقفوا جنبي. الإصلاح بياخد وقت طويل، ولازم نعترف ان ال6 سنين اللي فاتوا ان احنا دولة ظروفها صعبة. تحيا مصر مش بالكلام.
مفيش أي حل تاني غير إن احنا نشتغل.
إن شاء الله في 18 هسلمكم 1350 مشروع.
شايفة مستقبل أولادي، مستقبل أجيال كتيرة جاية في مصر.
نقدر نعمل أكتر من كده، نقدر نجتهد نقدر نعمل حاجات كتير في أرضنا.
ما تتخلوش عن بالكم، أنا اخترت الطريق الصعب. أنتوا اللي هتحددوا مصير مستقبل مصر بقوة شبابها.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to you, Minna. I would like you to tell me, how did you learn from the different cultures that you've lived in? You've been living abroad most of your life. Tell me, how did you learn? How did this impact your drawings?
I don't know how it impacted my drawings, but it kind of impacted my personality because I have like different, from each country I've visited, I've taken like a small sample of the culture, and I kind of apply it. There's this drawing I do with how I do dragons and how I do, this is mainly Chinese a bit, the kind of drawings of sad clowns, and this is more European. So from each country and each culture I've taken something. And
right. When would you start going through joining exhibitions and selling your paintings, your drawings?
I do sell my drawings right now. As I told you before, I'm doing the tattoo designs, and some tattoo artists actually asked me for my designs. I've been waiting for an artist. He wanted to do a joint exhibition with me, and I've been waiting for him to kind of set the theme so we can do the exhibition together.
Right. And what are your plans and dreams for the future, Minna?
Personal plans or
both?
Country plans. Personal plans, I want to do pursue my journalistic work and also do my art. I don't want to conflict together. I just want them to go parallel with each other. I want to develop both of them. That's from my personal life. For the country-wise, I just hope that everything is going to be fine in that country, and that I want to stay in Egypt.
You want to stay in Egypt?
Yeah, to make it better in a way, or to just add something to it.
Right. Saeed, I would like you to conclude the show by knowing more about your future plans and, of course, singing us a song of your choice.
Okay. My future plans is simply I'm the master's degree currently, so I hope that I will finish it soon. And of course, after that, I assume that I will have time to the singing career, but
right.
I don't know really.
Right. What's your choice?
I will choose since we are in an English program, so I will choose to sing an English song.
Right.
Okay. I can see the pain living in your eyes, and I know how hard you try. You deserve to have so much more. I can feel your heart and I sympathize, but I'll never criticize all you've ever meant to my life. I don't want to let you down, I don't want to lead you on, I don't want to hold you back from where you might belong. You would never ask me why, my heart is so disguised, I just can't live a lie anymore. I would rather hurt myself than to ever make you cry. There's nothing left to say but goodbye.
Thank you very much, Minna Abbas and Saeed Sharqawi. Thank you very much for coming today, and they want you to end the episode with something by using the oud, your instrument.
Okay. فكروني صحوا نار الشوق في قلبي وفي عيوني رجعوا للماضي بنعيمه وحلاوته وبغ